you've said the threat of Daesh requires a Muslim-led political military response. A US-dominated bombing campaign with token allied participation cannot kill it. Arab air forces are helpful, but Arab religious engagement and moral leadership are essential to contain and defeat Daesh. Given the intra-Islam cleavage, Shia, Sunni, and so on, and given various complex and competing agendas of states like Turkey, Saudi Arabia, Iran, and so on, how likely is a, quote, religious engagement, unquote, from an extended region to this threat that does, to some extent, engage those of us beyond the region?
Well, there's a lot in that to be unpacked. A moral response, leadership from the region, will not occur if everybody in the region thinks we're going to do it for them. In my experience, pardon me if I insult someone in the audience, every nation has its characteristic way of making national security decisions. And often they relate to a game, a national sport. So the Russians play chess, which is a strategic game. They think ahead several moves. It's very rigid, however. The British play cricket, which is simply incomprehensible to anybody.
Oh, come now, come, please.
It's designed to confuse the enemy. And so those who play it. You know, the South Africans are into rugby, which is essentially a brawl. And we play, what? Baseball and American football, which are games that are entirely tactical. There's no strategy. One move does not connect very much to the next. And what we do is we train ourselves to be brilliant at improvisation. And we're very good at that. And that's sort of our national style. Well, I have to tell you the Gulf Arab style, the Gulf Arab national sport is professional wrestling, where you hire someone to fake it for you. So if you give them the chance to do that, they will do that. And that is, in fact, in many ways what they are doing. We don't lack F-15s and 16s. So if they supply a few, that's nice, but it's not crucial. What they have to supply is the moral arguments that we can't. I mean, our response, I think in many ways, go back in history. Remember the 30 Years' War when Protestants and Catholics tore each other apart in Central Europe, killed a huge number of deaths. We're behaving as though we were the Ottoman Sultan. And he looked at this, Christians doing terrible things to each other, appalling violations of human rights, silly, incomprehensible religious arguments, and said, well, the answer is to send in the Muslim Janissaries. But that's really quite beside the point. It would not have helped solve the problem, and it would be making a nail out of a problem that isn't a nail. So I think we need to be a bit more sophisticated here, and we need to demand that those who want our support offer their own efforts, not stand aside and expect us to do the job for them.